What if a single decision could change your entire future? From a humble $1,000 investment turning into millions, to people who spotted opportunities no one else saw. Today we're diving into some of the greatest investments and returns of all time. We see it all the time: stock tickers going crazy, real estate prices skyrocketing, and entrepreneurs becoming overnight successes. But behind every fortune, there's a story, a decision, a risk, a leap of faith that changed everything. So buckle up, because we're about to explore some of the most incredible investment stories, from the brilliant to the downright lucky, and uncover the valuable lessons they hold. Let's get started. Imagine being one of the first people to invest in Apple. You see the potential, you believe in the product, you take the plunge. Now imagine selling your stake just weeks later for a measly $800. That's the story of Ronald Wayne, Apple's forgotten co-founder. While Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak went on to build an empire, turning early investors into multimillionaires and billionaires, Wayne walked away. Now it's easy to judge in hindsight, but this story isn't about regret. It's about understanding why Wayne made that decision. He had seen businesses fail before, he was risk-averse, and he valued his peace of mind over potential riches. This story teaches us that investing is as much about understanding yourself as it is about understanding the market. What's your risk tolerance? What are your long-term goals? These are crucial questions to ask yourself before making any investment. Remember when Bitcoin was just a tech geek's pipe dream worth mere cents? People who bought into Bitcoin back in 2010, even as a joke, were sitting on a gold mine just a few years later. We're talking about stories of students becoming millionaires overnight, early adopters buying houses with their Bitcoin profits. It was a wild ride. But it wasn't just luck. Many early Bitcoin investors truly believed in the revolutionary potential of cryptocurrency. They saw a future beyond traditional banking, a decentralized and accessible financial system. They held on tight, weathered the storms of volatility, and ultimately reaped the rewards. This chapter is all about the power of vision and conviction. It's about recognizing groundbreaking technology, even when it seems unconventional or risky. It's about the power of doing your own research, believing in your gut, and sometimes striking digital gold. Picture this: 3 friends, an air mattress, and a crazy idea, renting out their apartment floor to strangers during a conference. That's how Airbnb, the company that revolutionized the travel industry, was born. The early investors in Airbnb saw something special. They saw beyond the simple idea of air mattresses and shared spaces. They saw a future where travel was more affordable, authentic, and connected. They believed in the power of community and the sharing economy, even when others were skeptical. This chapter highlights the importance of spotting trends and understanding consumer behavior. The Airbnb founders tapped into a desire for unique and affordable travel experiences, creating a global phenomenon. It's a reminder that sometimes the most brilliant ideas are the simplest ones, and that investing in disruption can lead to massive payoffs. We've all heard stories of hidden treasures found at flea markets and garage sales. But imagine stumbling upon a genuine Banksy artwork for a few $100s, only to discover it's worth millions later? That actually happened. An anonymous buyer purchased a small, unassuming artwork at a local market, unaware of its true value. It was only later, after some research and expert authentication, that they realized they had stumbled upon a hidden gem. The artwork, a classic example of Banksy's satirical street art, skyrocketed in value, turning the buyer into an overnight art investor. This story is a reminder that opportunity can present itself in the most unexpected places. It's about keeping an open mind, trusting your instincts, and sometimes taking a chance on something that speaks to you. You never know, that hidden gem might just turn out to be your biggest investment win. George Lucas, the visionary director behind Star Wars, made a decision that changed Hollywood forever. Instead of taking a hefty upfront salary for Star Wars, he negotiated for something much more valuable: the merchandising rights. At the time, it seemed like a risky move, but Lucas understood the power of branding and the potential of the Star Wars universe. Fast forward to today, and Star Wars merchandise has generated billions of dollars in revenue, making it one of the most successful film franchises of all time. From action figures to video games, clothing lines to theme park attractions, the Star Wars brand has infiltrated every aspect of popular culture. This chapter teaches us the importance of thinking long-term and understanding the value of intellectual property. Lucas's bet on merchandising transformed him into a billionaire and proved that sometimes the biggest rewards come from thinking outside the box. These stories prove that sometimes taking a risk pays off big, whether it's believing in a new technology, spotting a hidden gem, or understanding the power of a brand. Fortune favors the bold, but remember, investing is a journey, not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's about educating yourself, understanding your risk tolerance, and making informed decisions. Take inspiration from these stories, learn from both the successes and the missed opportunities, and start writing your own investment story. What's your favorite investment success story? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.